There's a song about how the way the country has been going and the treacherous people that have been out to backstab Donald Trump. It's a fun-loving song that'll describe how I'm feeling about it, being working middle class. What if you were visually a patriot? He knew what was at stake. My good buddy Bake. He fought for us all. He dodged bullets and jets. Hey, what about our vets? Jacking up our rents, veterans in tents. General Michael Flynn, he shot down Sullivan. Then there's Miss Powell, she showed 'em all how. Then there's Mike Lindell, he's a patriot as well. Sold a lot of towels, 'cause him and Trump are pals. Bongino and Pags exposed a bunch of dirtbags. Two Italian greats, the best in the States. Bitten is the best, above all the rest. O'Reilly and Sean, two great dads, 'cause they're Irish lads. So what if you were a visual patriot? Now what if you were a visually stupidly? Your hair in a bun, you're trying to steal my gun. Leftists always brag, burning up our flag. Freedom of choice, you're trying to steal my voice. Then you got cell phone pansies, looking at your phone so you never have to work. Cell phone pansies, never looking up so you're looking like a jerk. Sitting on your throne, addicted to your phone. Your Obama pajama, you stole it from your mama. Need a video game in the hall of blame. Cell phone pansies, what if you were visually stupidly? Crooked Hillary and all her sorcery. Reading from a palm, nothing but a con. She married Mayor McCheese, what a pile of sleaze. Sniveling woke snob, like running from the blob. What if you were hitched to Crooked Hillary? They had her emails, they handled it like snails. Made a big deal with Christopher Steele. Lied to FISA courts while picking scabs and warts. Up in Andy's room, Strzok and Page were bride and groom. What if you were visually stupidly? This FISA court doesn't lie for me anymore, and this FISA court doesn't shine like it did before. James Comey is a crook. He tried to write a book. What if you were hitched to Crooked Hillary? You got a trophy wife, but you live a criminal life. You're all a bunch of dopes. You should be swinging from ropes. And then there's Willie Lumpsum. Biden and Obama are a chump and a bum. Did crooked deals with your brother and your son. Sold out the country just for fun. Stumbling on the plane, he doesn't know his name. Buyer beware, he's trying to snip your hair, 'cause he's Willie Lumpsum. Zipper zapper fun, Kamala Harris run. give me a break. That's the icing on the cake. What if you were visually stupidly? Too many guppies. There's a lot of sick puppies. You're wearing suits and ties. Your life is filled with lies. Nothing but a snob. 'Cause you love your cushy job. You're like a blow-up doll. You shallow and small. You're plastic and you're hollow. It's a tough pill to swallow. You make me sneeze and cough. You're like slop in a trough. 'Cause you're a burning ring of liars. You went down, down, down. A ring of liars. Dummies and fools. Breaking all the rules. They're picking at straws. How not to follow laws. Epstein was a fraud. He tossed up some young broad. They all flew on his plane. None of them were sane. Maxwell knew it all. She had to take the ball. What if you were visually stupidly? And what if you were hitched a crooked Hillary? Reading from a palm, nothing but a con. It's time to grow a spine. You can borrow mine. Time to grow a set. You ain't seen nothing yet. We're tired of lies and bluffs. Time to break out all the cuffs. 'Cause you're Willie Lump Sum. Biden and Obama are a chump and a bum. Willie Lump Sum. Did crooked deals with your brother and your son. Sold out the country just for fun. These are federal crimes. It's time to drop some dimes. So thanks for the bribery. You dealt with Privat Bank. Burisma's in the tank. So thanks for the bribery. Your son's life is out of whack. He's probably smoking crack. So thanks for the bribery. You thought you could escape, but you put it all on tape. So thanks for the bribery. 'Cause it's going to be a long list of losers. They're kissing foreign butts while hunters balling sluts. There once was a mighty crooked man. It seems his gun got lost. If not for the hookers in hunters' hot tubs, the Bidens might have lost. 'Cause that's the way they all became the bribery bunch. The bribery bunch. The media went along as if nothing had gone wrong. Garland and Ray, it's time to make 'em pay. Acting like slugs, protecting all their thugs. Weissman and Bragg, they ran out their drag. Prosecuting chumps, they smell each other's rumps. Criminals at best, like rotten eggs in a nest. Buyer beware, he's trying to snip your hair. Constitutional laws, they're saying it got flaws. Sniveling woke lops, deep on the cops. You did Mar-Lago raid, you drank the Kool-Aid. Plans well laid, everyone got paid. Couldn't cut Trump slack, so you stabbed him in the back. Don't it seem funny when criminals have money? And then you got Pencil Neck Freak. Yeah, there were so many sniveling woke lops all over the D.C. town. Trump could hardly fart without knocking one down. A bunch of tub-a-lards dealing out their cards. decisions that are bad, 'cause leadership is sad. Their nest eggs seem to hatch. What a crooked batch. You left Afghanistan, sold weapons to Iran. You're scratching at your crotch while looking at your watch, 'cause treason causes death. You're probably smoking meth. You put the crimes in the coconut and lock 'em all up. Put the crabs in the coconut and lock 'em all together. Walking in a bank, it's like stepping on a shank. Samuel Bateman-Fried, he planted the seed, caught up all his greed. He watched his banking grow while suckers put in dough. Globalists think they rule while playing pocket pool. We're working middle class. These snobs can kiss our ass. Open up the border. Chaos in short order. Let them come across. Now they think they're boss. Crooked bunch of thugs. Stealing all their drugs. 'Cause everything was fixed on January 6th. Your head is all deranged. If you think the climate change, drive your climate car. You're not getting far. Globus are punks. They sprayed us like skunks. Digital currency, what a fallacy. As the PETA people grow, they hate our buffalo. In the arts, they think the cattle parts stink. Worried about a turd, chopping down the herd. Fauci is slime. He's led a life of crime. You're jabbing voodoo dolls, following protocols. Big money grab. It's time to get the jab. Baby, you can drive my shots. Yes, it's going to create clots. 'Cause these shots were made for harming, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these shots are gonna walk all over you. You drink Bud Light, you're not very bright, looking like whores, shopping at China stores. There once was a man named Trump. Oh, and he'll be causing the Democrats' heads to bump. And I'll be counting me lucky stars. I won't be driving no electric cars. And he'll be building a wall and a fence. Ha! He won't be needing no Michael Pence. And he'll be making the mainstream media to be looking mighty sad. That is because Donald J. Trump's the greatest president we've ever had. There once was a man named Biden. Oh, and on his deception horse he'll be riding. The Harrison ticket went bust. It'll be because nothing that comes out of their mouth we can trust. And you'll be hearing a lot of barking and yelling. It'll be because it's their own poop they'll be smelling. And you'll be paying high prices to gasoline that'll be getting pumped. It'll be because the entire Democrat Party's head got bumped. And then there's Melania Trump. She's as solid as a stump. She's the star of the D.C. town. 'Cause she looks so sweet from her two bare feet and the sheen of her nut brown hair. And I says I to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me and he said to me, That's the gem in D.C.'s town. Miss Melania Trump, she's as solid as a stump. She's the star of the D.C. town. And as I onward sped, I surely scratched me head as I looked with the feeling rare. And I says I, to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? And when the left with no brain started a smear campaign, it left me heart so bad. And I says I, to a passerby, why should I even care? 'Cause it's Melania Trump. She's as solid as a stump. She's the star of the D.C. town. In the town of D.C. they don't sleep easy. Down in the dark of this treasonous town, there's no more honesty, it's all been said. So we voted for Donald J. Trump instead. When Danny comes marching home again, hoorah! Trump back in the White House. We'll give him a hearty welcome then, hoorah! He'll be helping all our young'uns and youth, and he'll be spreading prosperity, hope, and truth, and we'll all be blessed when Danny comes marching home. Danny comes marching home again, hoorah, hoorah. Trump back in the White House. We'll give him a hearty welcome then, hoorah, hoorah. He'll be building a wall and a brand new fence, and he won't be needing no Michael Pence, and we'll all see truth when Danny comes marching home. Danny comes marching home again, hoorah, hoorah. Give him a hearty welcome then, hoorah, hoorah. I'll be thanking and praising Mike Lindell for telling all those crooked machines farewell, and we'll all be blessed when Danny comes marching home.